Peace to the guys, brother.
Peace.
I am your host, Prophet Rothstein. That's your host.
Ridge, grind hard, and inspire.
And this is the podcast. You understand what I'm talking about? How was your week, King?
A busy week, man.
What you had going on this week?
Just, the usual family thing.
You did some big shit though that you ain't even told us about yet. You had some big, a step made, a big accomplishment. What happened?
Closed on the house, man, a couple of weeks ago, and it was a long process. It was all
My boy.
It was all worth the wait and the fuss and the hassle, man. It was a great thing, a great accomplishment, man. I say, if you don't do nothing, you go on and fight and get you something, man. Try to own your own house or building or a little corner, vacant lot or something. Fight and get your own. Ownership is great. It's a process, but it's a great process to go through. It's a learning process. I think everybody needs to know a little bit about it. Get your credit in order, and go for it.
That's big. That's really big. Credit.
Yeah.
You gotta have your credit in order. So was the hassle? Was the when you closed that feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like was it worth all the hassle off all the?
When you get the keys, when you in the closing, it's a. You still antsy. You want them to say, okay, we done. Let's get the keys. But it's a lot of paperwork involved with it. Yeah. The underwriting side of it.
The money's in escrow, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All the income. They checking your credit over and over. They checking your credit. You get a pre-approved, and you get approved, and then comes the income and the debt to income ratio thing you got going on.
Okay.
So. When you let your head down is when you get them keys and then you get in the house and then you say, God damn it, we did it.
It was all worth it. Yeah.
And I don't give a damn if you sleeping on the floor. Just you, the baby, the wife, y'all on the floor.
And y'all shit. And y'all shit.
And y'all shit.
Yeah.
Feeling good, you wake up, you ain't got shit but a box of cereal. I don't give a damn, but ownership is a great thing. Some people say, owning the building is the first step. Some people say home ownership. I think home ownership is great, and it teach your kids a lot about, striving for something, doing something positive. And I think even as a kid, as an infant, and they grow up and they know that their parents own their own home, it's just automatically in them, When they get a guy or something, they say, let's fuck our apartment, let's go get us a house. My mom and them had a house.
Yeah.
I remember growing up in my backyard, we had a house. So ownership, that's a big thing, get your credit right. And it don't take much to get your credit right. I remember when I started my job as a temp, everything I had to fight for. And I got a Kohl's card. Me and Alicia, we went to Christmas shopping. And they tried to, they offered me a Kohl's card with a $300 limit. That $300 Kohl's card got me a 2016, got me like 5 credit cards. And it was just a $300 Kohl's card. And that from there, I just skyrocketed. 690 credit score, you know what I mean? And credit is made to use and rebuild, but when you got that credit, try to take advantage of it. And I don't give a damn if it's a crisis or whatever.
Take care of it, yeah.
Yeah, and take care of it and manage it. But home ownership.
So you get that Kohl's card with that 300 limit on it, and I guess the key is to make sure you just make the payment on time, and as long as you make the payments on time monthly.
Don't make the payment on time. Make it before the payment is due. So if your payment is due on the 15th, you want to make that payment on the 10th.
Yeah, okay.
If you can. And then there's 2 cycles to every, payment. So you want to make sure you make that payment, and you don't want to spend out of $300, $200. Remember that. You don't want to do that. So that $300 Kohl's card, if you can get a $100 credit card, if you work it right,
you can build your credit limit up.
They can build your credit up, and then you get you a car, and then you get your couple. Don't get too many cards, and then
fall behind in debt.
Exactly.
But that's what they be designed to do. They try to put you in there like a month for like when you go to college and shit. They try to swamp you with credit cards and things of that nature.
I mean, because they know you thirsty. You need something to eat. You eat noodles in college. But don't even go off of that. They try to swamp you and all this. Get you a Kohl's card. Get you a JCPenney card. Get you a Formal Meals card. I don't give a damn.
Get you a gas card, whatever.
Get you a gas card.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get you a gas card and build your credit up.
Yeah.
And when you're in a relationship, one person credit good, y'all ride that wave and build the other person credit up. Don't never just, my credit ain't gonna be good. No, we gonna work this credit, then we gonna build your credit up. We gonna work that credit. We gonna build each other credit up, and we gonna, we gonna build each
bust
other
some
up.
more.
Yeah.
So, how's Lil Riley adjusting to the new home?
She ain't adjusted. She jumped right in.
She say, "Fuck it."
She jumped right in. She was ready for it, and that's gonna be a part of the key to life. She was ready for her blessing already. She was ready for it.
Okay.
She was already preparing for her blessing, and she was like, "When I get this shit, I'm
in this
gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna take advantage of it, and I'm gonna be in it." So Riley was ready for her blessing. She was already preparing for her blessing at the time, and it just feel good, man, when you get your own home and you can see your kids just enjoying it. That's like you can go to sleep at night and be like, okay, this was all worth it.
That's what I'm asking. Like that. So that was the answer. Yeah, at the end of the day, when you've been grinding, you've been building the credit, and you going through the paperwork and the money exchange, and you go see the house, and then you finally find the one you all decide on, because this is the one we're going to go for, and then you start going through and you go through the changes, you know what I'm saying? When you finally get them keys and you walk in there and you sit down and you prop your feet up, you know what I'm saying?
And you smell that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all worth it at the end of the day then.
Smell like a new crib. You say, you know what?
Smell like
my father used to say that all the time, I bust my ass. I bust my ass for your ass.
Yeah.
It feel good to bust your ass for that home.
That's what's up, man.
That's a great thing, right? And then it's inspiring too, because if you're not doing it, and then you come with one of your friends, and you say, you know what, we need to go ahead and try to get us something. Mm-hmm. So it inspires your people around you, your peers.
Which what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be alike.
Exactly.
It's
made to inspire each other. That's what I say. We all about inspiring. So now y'all come on over, and then that's when you go home. And you like, you know what, we
just step our shit up.
We need to get us a crib. We just fuck this shit.
At least just want a motherfucking house, man.
Right. And that's what it's made for. Yeah. To piggyback off each other and grow off each other. So,
to motivate, not to compete.
Yeah, no competition at all. It's just to motivate,
to motivate
and help each other grow like that. But that home ownership is a great thing.
So, bam, we gonna get into this real. Wait, but first. I want to ask you what you've been listening to all week, but I kind of already feel like I know where you're gonna go, so I'm gonna ask you anyway. Right. What you been listening to all week, Red? What's been your soundtrack this week?
Nas.
Is it one joint on there in particular that stands out that you play about 2-3 times before you go to the next one?
What is it? All Bad. What's the other one I play the whole album, but it's another one that I play all the time.
What's you talking about?
That Charlie Wilson, Car 85. I like that. I like the intro too.
It's off his new joint?
Yeah. Kings is it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super dope. It's inspiring. I didn't think Nas can make a great album later on like this, and it's great.
When you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got it, you got it.
He living life, and he's speaking that king shit, and he uplifting, and he's speaking about the black women. He's speaking about the culture. He letting niggas know, I started this, y'all shame me. But at the end of the day, I help y'all, I helped everybody out. I ain't say nothing, but now I want to speak my piece. And he spoke his piece on this one. It was a good piece that he spoke on it too. And he ain't talking down on nobody. He trying to uplift everybody. And I think everybody should check that Nas album out. It's a great album right there. That Nas, Kings is it.
Salute Nas, salute King.
It's definitely dope. What you listening to though?
Shit. I've been playing a lot of throwback shit, the nostalgia shit. I've been playing like that MC Light with Escape, like Keep On. Keep,
Yeah.
I've been playing that shit, man. I've been paying attention to a lot of these versus battles, man, and it's been making me go back.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, and play some of that shit that was that shit back in them days, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you hear certain music, man, it just take you
back
right back to
yeah
where you was at. You know what I'm saying? When that shit
and it put you in that mode. It'll bring a tear to your eye.
Man, it puts
you in
that
motivate
moment.
you so much and inspire you. You be like, I remember, and
right what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
or the energy that went on this summer, or this winter when this joint dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I've been playing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that amongst that. What else I've been playing? Mary J. Blige.
Which one?
I've been on Apple Music they got the essential list.
Right, yeah.
With all the so I've been playing the MJB Central joints, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to see who they could put Mary up against in the verse. Ain't nobody fucking with Mary.
What you mean, on the female side or?
On the female, in the versus battle. You may be doing the verses on Instagram.
Definitely.
In the versus battle, Reg. You tell me, I'm gonna ask you. In the versus battle, now we not talking about singing and vocal.
Right.
Who can fuck with Mary hit for hit?
Nobody but R. Kelly, really.
No, we talking about female.
Female?
Cause ain't nobody fucking with Kels.
Ain't nobody fucking with
Kels. We gonna get the Kels.
Ain't nobody. I don't give a fuck if you talking about nobody fucking with Kels. I gotta go with Boosie on this one. Luther, nobody fucking with Kels.
Ain't nobody fucking
Ronald
with Kels.
Isley.
Well,
the Temptations. I don't give a damn who it is. Ain't nobody fucking with Kels.
You can't even put Kels up against them, but
I mean, yes, you can.
Okay, so look, my homie posed a question on his Facebook yesterday, and so this is fucked up. So he posed a question in the versus battle: who you got, MJ or Kels? And he picked MJ. I come dead on there and blast him. Nigga, is you crazy?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
MJ, okay.
What are you talking about? I say, ask me this. I say, and Mike got some hits.
Kels then wrote for MJ.
There you go. Kels got so many hits. Yeah. MJ that came to Kels like, hey, I need a couple of hits. I need a few.
Can you do me one?
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking you. Man, whatever the man do with his PP is, we not asking about. Kels, you know what I'm saying? That we talking about music wise. Nobody is fucking with Kels hit for hit. And if y'all mute Kels, you got to mute a lot of the motherfucking music that you listen to that he ain't even singing on.
Ain't nobody mute Kels. All generations, B2K, Celine Dion, everybody Kels then wrote for. He's influenced in all music. I don't give a damn what it is. And then he featuring on every damn thing. So Kels is gonna live on forever.
Well, let me ask you this then. This: Escape or SWV?
I'm gonna go with SWV.
SWV, my boy. Hands down.
And I'm gonna go with.
I fuck with Escape, but SWV hands down, hit for hit.
Yeah,
hit for hit.
I like they little swag, they little style, but SWV, they was sexy.
Yeah, hit for hit.
I like the way they was coming at.
They vibe.
Down. That was my shit right there.
The harmony on that shit was dope.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Okay, well then, Jagged Edge or 112.
I'm gonna go with Jagged Edge. 112 just had a few hits. Right. Jagged Edge, they was them gangster love, Right.
Yeah. Hey, well, I wasn't expecting you to agree on my complete take, so I'm kind of lost for words.
I gotta go with them. And you know who I gotta go with over Mary? Sade.
Sade over Mary? On hit for hit?
No, hit for hits, just Sade.
We not talking about look, all right. Shout out Sade, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did you know Sade's name ain't even Sade? Well, the lead singer in Sade, her name, you know what I'm saying? Like her name is Sade.
Well, they like a band, really.
Yeah.
She with a bunch of guys. They like a band. She what, Nigerian or something?
But when you referred the lead singer
right
up against Mary, so you referred to her as Sade. So
yeah.
But did you know her name ain't even Sade?
Definitely.
Her last name now is Sade. I mean, like her last name with the band, but her first name is something different. We'll put it up there, but. We're not talking about singing ability. You know what I'm saying? We talking about hit for hit.
Tony Braxton.
Tony not fucking with
Tony.
Mary.
Tony can't fuck with Mary. I'm sorry, Lou.
Tony can't fuck with Mary hit for hit.
Tony can't fuck with Mary. My man Lou said Tony Braxton.
Lou, what's happening? Lou, Tony's good. Tony and the Funny Values are good. But you're not fucking with Mary.
Right. You know who else?
Who?
Anita Baker.
And
She like Mary. She like Mary auntie. Anita is like Mary auntie.
Yeah, but
and Tony Braxton is like her cousin. First cousin.
That's a different.
Nah, Anita like take the shoes off. She like Patty kids. You know what I'm saying? And Patty is.
We'll tell you what.
Everything.
We'll tell you what then.
Patty is everything.
I'm willing to say then, I fuck with Anita. But Anita not fucking with Mary hit for hit. consecutive hit for hit for hit, radio play, you know what I'm saying, club play, barbecue rotation, hit for hit for hit for hit, turn the station on two different stations, there's two different Mary songs playing. Anita not fucking with.
I mean, she got longevity.
Who?
Longevity.
Anita got longevity?
No, Mary.
Yeah, but because she got so many hits.
That's what I'm saying. But that
so many,
so long. Come on, man.
That's Anita.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I can't take nothing from Anita. I can't. But we talking about hits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anita got dope albums.
Anita.
But all her songs weren't singles. Like Mary got like a whole album.
Mary,
and everything was a single on that motherfucker.
Mary
everything
is
went.
The female kills. Point blank.
So ain't nobody fucking with Mary.
Timeless. She timeless, and that's what all I gotta say.
Shout out Mary. She fucked up when she did the Burger King commercial, but she was trying.
That's okay.
You know
Everybody need that little. She need that little 250,000, whatever meal ticket. She want to clean up everything.
Chicken sandwich.
She want to clean up. What's his name? The actor. He gets everything. Pinky. The actor, Pinky, that played Pinky on Friday. He gets everything.
What's his name, man?
I forgot his name. He get everything. He cleans up. I want every fucking commercial. I want the Choco commercial. Him and Samuel L. Jackson, they want everything.
Oh, Sam is the man.
Yeah.
Sam is the motherfucking man. Yeah. Shout out Sam Jackson.
But
one more. And this is real. And when I seen this, it kind of fucked me up because I would have put her against somebody else. I was like, it's two different lanes too. So Missy and versus Nicki Minaj.
Get the fuck out of here.
Missy Elliott versus Nicki Minaj.
Nicki can't fuck with no Missy.
Are you serious?
No. Missy.
That's
who you put up against Mary. That's it right there.
You can't put Missy against Mary.
Yes, either. Missy ghostwriting.
True.
That's who you put up against Mary right there. You put Missy up against Mary. Can't nobody else fuck with her.
Missy could fuck with her, but Missy wouldn't win against Mary.
I mean,
but you're not giving Onika, shout out Nicki, you ain't giving Onika her credit. Nicki Minaj got hits, G.
She not ready for no damn
radio.
Mary, and she not married for no
I'm
Missy.
I'm not talking about Mary.
She not ready for no Missy.
So you don't think Nicki Minaj could take Missy in the versus battle hit for hit?
No.
Is you free basing?
She can't even fucking
what are you talking about?
Kim album for album.
Now that's who I think they should have put Nicki up against us. That's the rival.
Right.
That would be the dopest fucking verses.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Kim versus Nicki, but they put her against.
Would be dope.
That would be.
But you know, Kim gonna come on there looking like a little lion. They just have to basically have on that motherfucker like a little image, like how Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like
hologram.
Kim then married a motherfucking billionaire. She done got her motherfucking nose, eyes.
She look like one of the Jacksons. She look like one of Joe Jackson kids.
Kim.
She look like one of the Jacksons. Like she Kim Jackson now.
Yeah.
Like
so
the Kardashian nose and shit.
So give me something. What you got?
Okay, so dig this. I want to ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? You know how I be checking shit out and I be, you know what I'm saying, peeping, little shit going on. I want to ask you a question. I'm going to ask Charlotte a question. I'm going to ask Charlotte a question. So dig this. I want to know, will lack of attention end a relationship?
Lack of attention with your spouse in a relationship.
Will lack of attention to your spouse, or lack of attention paid to your spouse, however you want to slice it, will lack of attention end a relationship?
I think so, but I think it's based on the person that's your spouse. You know, are they in need of attention all the time? You know, sometimes you got a spouse that's kind of alone and that you can leave alone for a little bit. But too much long time is too much.
Yeah. What's too much?
When they get to going in Messenger and you know.
But I guess attention could be.
What do you mean?
A lot of shit can fall up under that. So I mean, well, let's break this down. Let's say we'll start with physical attention. Will a lack of physical attention end a relationship?
I mean, it won't end it, but it definitely will be the root to, you know, it'll start brewing up. After a while, you come in the house, you're a little bit frustrated. You need some physical attention. I mean, you know, after a while, like I said, because that messenger button, you know, you get the ding from the messenger, and the ex come in, and you know.
What if it's not the ex? What if it's some new pussy? Or that new dick. You heard what Juvenile said. That outside dick keep
Right.
these hoes sick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Let me give you an example of this. I always tell a story about this, and we was at the barber shop in Six Rings. We was talking and we was having, a little debate. And I was saying, if you send your man to work with some hot dogs, and the girl come in there, she come in there with some smothered steak, and she say, "You want one of these steaks?" That's it right there.
so what?
Don't ever send your man. Don't ever send him out the house horny and hungry. That's what I'm just saying. Now his antennas is high. Now she
feed his stomach and drain his.
She didn't gave him this steak. Now he like shit. That motherfucker was good.
So that goes with the old.
So now
saying.
he come again on the Barney Rubble shit with his lunch pail.
With his hot dogs.
And now he
in
got
it.
some motherfucking cold ass meatballs in there that she done told him to microwave. And now she done came with the greens.
Mm-hmm, the sides and the mac and cheese.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Now she
got
the turkey chop.
Now
she feeding him. Now she like,
okay,
I know this gonna get him.
She got enough for him and her on this time.
And then it's the Tiger Woods lemonade right here.
The Arnold Palmer joint.
Now he ready to call home and say, I'm gonna be a little late. There's a little bit of overtime. They just called me and said it's gonna be a little bit of overtime.
Hey, put your mother on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Barbara, I ain't never coming home.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So I think abandonment as far as the physical side and then the intellectual side.
Physical doesn't necessarily have to be sex, though.
No, it don't have to be sex.
Physical can be, you know what I'm saying, the intimacy, you know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Like,
just be getting in the bed and baby, rubbing you on.
Yeah.
You know what you do today.
A lot of times we neglect that, though.
We do neglect it because the world is so stressful. Right. We didn't have a hard day. You didn't have a hard day. Now both of us in that motherfucker, feet hurting, back hurting, head hurting.
So at that point, what do you do? Who does what? Because there's an apparent cry for attention. And you know what I'm saying? Like if that's all right, so we both need this attention. So what do? Do we turn around? Do we take turns giving this attention? Or like how the fuck does that work? You know what I mean? Like
you gotta learn how to in the relationships and marriages, you gotta learn how to compromise. Okay, it's my turn. I take the hit. Let me let her come in and just talk her ass off and let me rub her feet and
just be at a little event.
And hopefully she'll come in the next day and do the same for you.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Now what happens in the event that she come in is on day 2, and she the day 1 went so well, shit. Why not another day?
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Now she done fell asleep the next day. Next day she got a headache. Now you on Pornhub.
Rubbing one out.
Now you in the bathroom on Pornhub.
See?
Now while you in the bathroom,
Shorty
Facebook come in.
Shorty done ding through on the DM.
And she say, "Hey, I sent your picture. You cute as hell.
Hey, big head.
You sexy as hell.
Hey, stranger." They come in and hey, stranger.
Remember these? And she send you a picture of her titty. Now
your move already in your hand.
Now you go to sleep and you like this motherfucker. In here sleep. Move hard. And then she texts you again. That's thinking about you listening to Quiet Storm. You know what I'm saying? Now that leaves room, that abandonment leaves room for you.
So that makes you receptive to that. Okay.
Because you would have been asleep if you would have got you some good sex.
Yeah, knocked out. Wop. When we talk about the
sleep,
wop.
or you would have been eating your motherfucking, a sandwich or something. That motherfucker, like Martin said.
She'd have had her leg locked over your shit, so when you move, she know. You know what I'm saying?
You would have eaten you a sandwich in that motherfucker. Y'all would have been playing with each other. Get your ass on.
So the lack of physical attention will make the other a little bit more receptive to temptation.
Yeah. It opened the door. Like I said, don't go to the grocery store and you're hungry. You'll feel that motherfucking car.
Everything in that bed,
Now you might put it back in the end, but sometimes you don't put it back. You get it and you get home and say, what the fuck am I doing with all this?
Yeah, you need this
So
shit.
neglect is important. I mean, that's why I say, in my career, I try to do the bike rides and all that shit. We get us bikes and shit like that so we keep that bond. So when the motherfucker go left, he was like, get your ass, stop.
Okay. So
get that bottle of wine, sit your ass down.
That brings me to the next branch under the attention. Let's go lack of emotional attention to your spouse. will lack of emotional attention to your spouse end a relationship?
Definitely. Because now they feeling like they by themselves. They in a relationship by themselves. Oh, he didn't. You know, I'm going through something. He just left and went out and went with his guys. He went with Craig and them. And he went with Craig and them.
I told Craig and them I was gonna kick it with them.
Right. See what I see? He done went with Craig and them. Now I'm in here. I'm distraught. Shit went bad at work. They don't like me no more. You know, ain't nobody liking my pictures on Facebook.
But and that's big.
Instagram.
That's big.
I see my friends, them, they out partying.
Motherfucker love
You know, she got her fiance. They on Chicago, little cruise.
Yeah.
You know, they popping bottles and shit.
Make you feel like your life ain't shit.
Now I'm in the house, my nice ass house, refrigerator full of shit, but they out.
Depressed about nothing.
They out on the yacht. Them motherfuckers ain't got shit.
So
but
then,
now you like,
that's
my life ain't
that's what
shit.
I'm saying. So what if your spouse's perception of things isn't necessarily reality, but they proceed in the manner like it is their reality? You know what I'm saying? So you got one who's let's just say one part of the relationship gets more emotional attention than the other part of the relationship, but that becomes the norm. You know, the one side gets so used to
the other
that being what that is.
all the time, and that's what we was gonna talk about when we met up when we was gonna play dominoes. Like, I feel like the woman always take the hit, but I think the man take the hit a lot too because he's put in a situation where you supposed to do this, you supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the woman is just like, nigga, what? Don't say shit about that. You supposed to buy me that pair. You supposed to do this. Mm-hmm. You know, but we're supposed to be the strongest. We're supposed to be emotionless. But sometimes a man need his back rubbed. He need his feet rubbed. And
Not sometimes, a lot of times.
Exactly.
You know, hey,
and we get neglected with that shit. So I think that
I was talking to Joe real quick. Me and Joe were having the same discussion earlier this week when we were building, and he had said he had him and his brother had the same conversation, and he was like, man, and his brother was stating that, you know, when he come in from work, like his wife, you know what I'm saying, like rub his feet, soak his feet, get his feet together, and you know what I'm saying, and everything, you know what I'm saying. And he had told Joe, and this is Joe big brother, he told Joe, he said, man, you get a woman that take care of your feet, she a keeper.
Right.
Because she understand that these feet is what get the fuck up.
That's the money maker.
And go here and go up out here and make it able for me to, you know what I'm saying? So when you come in here, let me tenderize these motherfuckers, get these motherfuckers ready for tomorrow.
Let me get your ass.
Let me get you
ready for tomorrow so you can get out here and get this motherfucker money.
Absolutely.
But I definitely think that it's lopsided in relationships when it comes to emotional support.
Hey, oh, man.
And I'm not going to lie, I'm on here to inspire, so I get that sometime too, you know, with my spouse, my wife, that, you know, sometimes, come on, baby, you neglected me, you got to get back there too. And sometimes I be wanting my motherfucking feet rubbed.
Right, yeah.
But I got to go again and rub these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, rub that back.
Yeah.
You know,
so then
caress.
what
Because I done been through it, so repetitions are the same thing.
No, excuse me. Well, not you in particular. I mean, not you. I mean, we speaking in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that lack of that man needing that back rub or them, you know what I'm saying, that feet rub, that being treated like the king that he is. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like understanding that. So when you don't have that, and then you have, you know, that same woman that brought you the steak and the potatoes or the steak and the greens at work, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying, do something like buy you some insoles for your shoes, and when you go to work the next day, she put these.
She ain't gonna buy you no insoles. She gonna say,
just you know.
She gonna say, when you know what, in that 45-minute lunch, you come to the car. You know, I rub them motherfucking heels. I know you got heel spurs. I'll rub them heels for you.
Crunchy.
You know, now you in the car. Now y'all in that bitch like Mike Tyson hotboxing.
Oh, man.
And that's where it all starts. But
so you can't put yourself in that position.
So we got in these relationships, we got to pay attention. And that goes back to when we was talking to your auntie when she was saying pay attention.
Absolutely. That is true.
But that goes back also to
Do we pay attention though?
I
Do
pay
we as
attention.
men in a relationship pay attention?
I think some men pay attention to things. I
Have
think
you
we
always paid attention, or have you learned to pay attention?
No, I always pay attention, but sometimes I might over pay attention. I got to learn how to calm my ass down.
So you overthinking, like the negative thinking a lot.
I over pay attention.
What the fuck is overpay? How do you overpay attention?
I
No. We here. You're not gonna just throw that shit over me like that. You know what I'm saying? And not break that down. How do you over? Because I might be overpaying attention to some shit, and I need to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would know.
How?
They'll
Inspire
tell.
me to know when I'm.
They would let you know, like, nigga,
You overdoing it. I'm gonna overdo
nigga,
it.
what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm gonna overdo it. Well, shit.
What you mean if the temperature in the water is too hot? Also, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you.
But does that make it wrong?
It doesn't make it wrong, and that's what I'm
But
saying.
it's aggravating.
Like, as men, we get that bad rap. You know what I'm saying? We get the bad rap of, okay, y'all niggas ain't shit, and then when we do something, you doing too much.
Yeah.
You know, baby, I was thinking my friends gonna take the guys out doing it. Fuck you mean? You doing too much. That's too much.
That's the new thing. You doing too much.
But I want to add, and I know you was gonna come in with this. Like, I think social media plays a big part in relationships and life. Just like, okay, so say a person not getting that much attention at home, and then they go on their Facebook, they strolling, motherfucking thumb, or they pointing finger got a motherfucking callus on there because they just constantly strolling.
Got the glow face.
Okay. Nisha, she done went on a motherfucking cruise. I'm in the house stuck. You know what I'm saying? Social media plays a big part in everybody's life.
People like to compare they behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reel.
Yeah.
So when you looking at people's social media, people are only posting their highlights of their life. You know what I'm saying? And
they're not putting it down. No.
Nah, you looking at, but you.
No.
How?
Some motherfuckers get on social media and say, I want to kill myself. And then another motherfucker jump on and say, me too.
But they're not on social media. They not on social media posting their struggle.
Yeah. No, they're not. Listen,
they posting things that they're gonna post for you to be able to like. Everything is about likes.
That's the clout. So
yeah.
So the social.
But that's the attention.
So the social media is basically the home for the clout chasers.
It's attention.
It's headquarters for clout chasers. If you want to chase clout, let's go to IG. Let's go to Snapchat.
Do you know how many?
Let's go to Instagram.
Do you know how many women get into it with their nigga and run dead to social media to air their business out in the street? Just some of us can comment like, ooh, or girl, what's wrong? Right. Are you gonna be okay?
They jump on it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
They want that attention though.
That's when you get on there early in the morning, you taking the shit. I feel like killing myself. Me too.
And that's it, you know.
You know, or this nigga ain't shit, girl. That nigga ain't.
Everybody nigga ain't shit.
Period. Like my daughter say, you know, the period. They get on that motherfucker. Period.
Period.
You know, they jump on that bitch. All they need is somebody to
Riley said period, bro.
She's out. She said period, dude.
Oh, no.
Listen,
Riley can't.
So they get on that shit in the morning. Where you going? Man, take a shit. And you hear them on that motherfucker playing videos and motherfucker on Instagram and shit. You like, the fuck is this motherfucker on?
In that bitch for an hour.
In that motherfucker for an hour. Now they watching videos of motherfuckers on that motherfucker.
But that go back to what I was saying last week, and I was like, you know, as I work in the nightlife industry, the club industry, man, and you will have a room full of people. Music blaring everywhere, lights flashing, bottles going, people having a good time, but you have people who have no real social skills.
No.
And so because of that, they don't know how to interact with real people around them, and they'll have their face down in their phone the whole time. And not even really looking at shit, just scrolling down Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Because we have gotten so programmed to social media for the clout, which is essentially still attention. You want the likes, you want people, that's what they call being IG famous and shit like that.
Me and you, we cousins, right?
Absolutely.
Blood cousins. Okay, I post a picture. It's 12 o'clock. 12:30, 1 o'clock. B ain't like my shit. Okay, later on. B still ain't like my shit.
I know he seen my shit.
I know he seen it because he usually like my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga ain't like my shit.
He hating on my shit.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock now. We into it now.
Yeah, he hating on my shit.
Now I ain't liking your shit.
Yeah. And that's not the whole thing.
That started a whole fucking family feud right there.
Hey.
Now they calling. Oh, you seen B post? He say he want to kill himself.
You know what the fuck but you know what to get your ass pulled up on?
What?
Unfriend the motherfucker.
Oh, you unfriend the motherfucker. You
unfriend a motherfucker on social media and see if a motherfucker don't pull up on you.
Yeah. You know,
that shit is for real.
That's odd.
Man, that shit is for real, man. A motherfucker
I
will
think
pull up on
social
you.
media is really dangerous, like, especially in people who in need of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, people pay more attention to social media than they do their real fucking life.
Absolutely.
You know, I ain't been on social media in like a week and a half. Like, we do the podcast every Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, I've been busy with my real life. I ain't been able to get on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I notice when I ain't on here, and then I jump on here and I post some shit, motherfucker like, fuck him. He ain't like my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't been on here, motherfucker.
They don't care.
I ain't like nobody's shit.
Because they really watching to see how them, you know what I'm saying, likes go up. They want that attention, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what a young man 2 weeks, like when the looting happened, this nigga stole a motherfucking ATM and went live on Facebook and recorded himself buzzing the fucking ATM open. You know what I'm saying? For attention. Likes. You know what I'm saying? All this is for attention. I want people to see me. I want all my lights to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just indicted yourself on a federal fucking crime for likes.
Yeah. You know, motherfucker go.
You know they booked this.
That's okay. But you know,
donkey of the day.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. I think the social media is just so fucked up. And then getting back to the relationship thing, I think the IG, the Snapchat, all of them is DMs for motherfuckers to get dirty with the exes and shit. And okay, you can't keep up with the motherfucker. Okay, you in the crib. Okay, this motherfucker.
Well, my shit don't be busting like that. You know what I'm saying?
But like, I'm just saying, a random bust through.
My bitch crazy. Like, they don't. I don't get the random bust throughs.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I don't get the random bust
throughs.
I don't get random bust throughs,
What
bro.
you doing? I just seen you on the podcast. You looking sexy as hell. You got the red hat on to the back. Here he go a shot for you. Damn. You know, like it's an illusion. What I'm trying to set you up for is the illusion. Right. So now you say, you know what? I just came home. I'm finna go back out. Baby Craig and them talking about they want to meet up tonight. We can go back out. You know, she done posted she a social worker. She a social worker. She done posted she got a Benz, shit like that. Meet up. Well, just meet me at my granny house. Yo, granny house, she just posted the whole crib. You know? Okay, I'll meet you at the granny house. Well, we can't be too long. You know, granny sleep and shit like that. It's like an illusion. Mm-hmm. Like this whole world, this social media world is an illusion.
The Matrix.
And once you start stepping in that shit, so now you set yourself up. You know what, baby? I'm finna go out tonight. Fuck with Craig and them. You go get with this motherfucker. She didn't send you some titty pics. You know, come meet me at what's the spot on the Ristos or some shit like that.
The Ristos? You know? What the fuck?
That's some old shit.
That nigga say Lil Ristos. Damn, Reg, you went back.
Yeah, meet me at Lil Ristos.
That sound like some shit you coming that motherfucker would have got that bitch some Jack Daniels. Motherfucker.
The Ristos.
Hey, meet me at Lil Ristos,
right.
bitch.
She done pulled up. Okay, the car was somebody else. Basically, it's an illusion. Like, we be setting ourselves up with this social media world. Motherfuckers really focus more on their life on social media than they do their real life.
Yeah, a lot of homes can't even sit around the dinner table without having.
If you're vulnerable, you'll get caught up in that. If you vulnerable, you'll get caught up in that.
Everybody's vulnerable to something, though.
Exactly.
There's something on social media for everybody. There's everybody's temptation on social media. So at one particular time, it's only a matter of time. And now they have the technology to where, like, we sitting here talking right now, and then you'll log on Facebook and a goddamn ad for what we were just talking about.
Yeah,
it's coming.
It'll pop up.
You know what I'm saying? So there's temptation for everyone on social media, but you know, at the same time, this is part of this is mass programming.
Right.
Also, so you're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, glued, and we gonna keep control. You know what I'm saying? Like that. When the looting was going on in Chicago, I knew what was going on and what was going on, and it wasn't from the fucking TV and the news. I was watching social media.
Right.
You feel me?
So I want to ask you this. So with social media, it's kind of dictating relationships. Even with the family, reunions and things like that. Like social media controls everything. It's a great marketing thing, but
that's what it's supposed to be.
It's for marketing.
It's the way we use it. It's for marketing.
But we didn't got so deep into clout chasing. Like, if you don't like mine, I'm not gonna like you and type shit, right? So with that saying, I think black people with our culture, I think they kind of like stealing a little bit from us with our culture. They like distracting us with this social media thing. Like,
so would it be a distraction? Do you think it could be to promote jealousy within people? The jealousy of each other, almost like the Willie Lynch, you know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer. If I can, you know what I'm saying, get in and make you jealous of you and you jealous of you and you know what I'm saying, and y'all, it's like they say, it's always black women that's in competition with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like when you come in the club, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, oh, yo, her hair ain't this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But now it's even more.
Now it's more intense.
Yeah. It's under a microscope even more now. But I'm saying, with our power
Shout out Freeway.
With our power of influence, I think the social media kind of like grabbed hold of our influence and took advantage of it with the influence we have on the culture. Like, I think it's kind of like took away from our culture because now they got us more watching each other's lives instead of living lives. And we really had the power.
I think this is our own Frankenstein.
Okay.
We've created our own monster. And it's just like anybody, it's like anything will do. When you think you want something and somebody gives you the tools that you need to self-destruct, I think we've created, the platform was just given. Okay. And it was made into what we made it into. You know, so it's our monster. You know, and then but when that motherfucker get up and get out of control, you know what I'm saying, then the thing with power, once you give a motherfucker that power, it's hard to get that will back. So yeah, once people are already locked in and programmed into social media and their life revolve around, you know what I'm saying, being popularized on a social platform, you know what I'm saying, because the root word in social media is social. Mm-hmm. Socializing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known amongst a big group of people.
Can I give you an example of some social media shit?
Shoot.
So, you know, I'm a family man out in transit from the streets.
Right.
When my daughter go in the bathroom, she say, "Daddy, give my tablet. Give my tablet. I want to watch YouTube."
Take place.
While she's in the bathroom, that's a strong influence on these kids. So that's what I'm saying. Like, culture is our strength.
But isn't that
our culture is everything to us? That's our natural resource, right? Well, look,
but isn't that just like you know, a sign of the times with technology period?
No,
because listen, hear me out. Because in my granny bathroom forever, and I'm 40 years old. Okay. And for my whole life, you know what I'm saying, you can go in my granny bathroom, and it's a little magazine rack. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It used to be the Jet magazine and
but
that
that's different.
But
you had to grab the magazine.
Yeah.
You had to look at the Jet of the Beauty of the Week.
Yeah.
But right now, you strolling.
Shout out to Beauty of the Week and Jet. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Beauty of the Week and Jet. Yeah. But now you're strolling down something. So
Beauty of the Week
this is within seconds of strolling down. So fuck the Beauty of the Week. Yeah, and what she's doing. It's 10 beauties of the week, supposedly beauties of the week.
Look at the concept, though. You're on the toilet. The purpose of the magazine is to pass time. Now, the signs of the time has changed. Technology is in. So now the magazine is out and everything, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's an override of access.
Oh, of course.
You know?
Absolutely.
Because my daughter, okay, so you know, she's sitting on there. She got the family that's, you know, she got, what's the name, Super Saiyan. Right. She got A for Alley. Yeah. But then she got this other family. Then she got this other family who doing bullshit. Yeah. The Beauty of the Week was just that. Yeah. So I think our natural resources of our strength as black people was our culture.
But as people, as humans, we tend to obsess and overload on anything.
No,
that,
we
that
didn't. No,
listen,
we
no,
didn't.
no.
Be.
I mean, listen.
As black people,
let
we
me
never,
hear you out.
we never.
That isn't
never,
a black
never.
or white issue.
But
That's
I'm
a
saying our culture
human
as
issue.
as a black people, we were in tune with ourselves. They took us out of in tune with ourselves when they said, "Okay, we're gonna give y'all social media. So social media is great for touching with your family in fucking Belgium, Atlanta, but now you got your family on here. This is posting every fucking day.
Yeah.
And you just, you know how sometimes you just like every fucking thing?
Just because it's your family.
And you got that one cousin that just keep
It's your
posting
family.
shit
Yeah.
because you didn't like this shit.
Yeah.
So now every day he posting some shit in the basement, in the yard, at the job. Ugly motherfucker, too.
They used to be Telly.
You know
Shout out Telly. We used to call that nigga selfie.
just posted
We used to call
shit.
that nigga selfie kid.
Social
Telly
media
posted selfie
right
in a minute.
now, I think that it's taken away from the culture as black people because we're not in tune with ourselves.
I don't think social media is a black or white thing. I think it's a human thing. I think
It's a human
race.
thing,
It's
but
a
as
human
black
race
people,
thing.
our natural resources. You know how in Africa the diamonds,
Yeah, our natural resources.
our natural resources.
Hell yeah.
As black people in America, our natural resource is culture. Our influence is culture. Everything they do right now. If they got a commercial for a Kia car, they play black music.
Culture
They
vultures.
twist culture votes like Dame said, shout out to Dame.
Yeah.
So our influence on everything was our culture.
This is true.
Now they distract us with social media. They add an Instagram. They add a Snapchat. Now we're battling with each other for life. You get what I'm saying? So they kind of tap into our natural resources, and then they stealing our culture from us.
Did they tap into it? Did they stealing it? Or are we selling that shit to them?
We're not selling shit. We're not making no money off this. But
We're not making the real money.
we're not making. Okay, so we got
But
some
we
families
selling
on
to 'em.
YouTube that's selling their lives, right?
Monetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that it's kind of playing a big part, like you said, within relationships. Nigga, what you doing? Let me see your phone. So you messaging this bitch again?
I'm done with phones.
But
Hey,
I'm saying,
I'm telling you, listen, me to y'all.
but
Don't ever go on no motherfucking phone.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to prove the point about
I got your point.
social media.
I got your point.
Us as black people in our culture, you know, how our natural resource was culture.
Yeah.
And then they
But-
snatching it from us because they're getting us distracted by.
I don't think they snatching it from us. I think we giving it away, if anything.
And that goes to my question again with, are we our own enemy?
Yeah,
Black people.
We are absolutely in our own way. Absolutely, we in our own motherfucking way. Absolutely. That's why I said I understand what you're saying, but they not snatching shit.
We giving it away.
Yeah, and we giving it away for some change. That's why I said selling it like shit. We could get more than what we supposed to get, but we be so thirsty to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't never had shit, or that's what I'm gonna say. No, they put an outrageous number in front of your face that you never had or ain't touched. Really ain't shit to them. They know how much they gonna get off of it, and you know what I'm saying. You go and sell
Okay, so
the culture.
So let's go back. Let's backtrack. So you go to Africa, the blood diamonds, things like that.
Shout out Sierra Leone.
So they know what they possess. When you come and get those diamonds from them, they say, no, we're not selling that shit for that. Africa is still Africa. They said the Chinamen over there, railroads and things like that. But they not letting that shit go, right?
Right.
With us, right now, they're selling cars off of us. They're selling clothes off of us. They're selling rap music off of us.
Because
they're selling pop music
They're
off
trying
of
to
us.
sell to us. See, when you hear rap music,
How could you sell to us our own things?
I'm
Let me
about to tell you.
Okay.
When you see a commercial, you know what I'm saying, and you hear a rap jingle, a rap song, a mainstream rap artist, you know what I'm saying, hip hop artist or whatever, behind that motherfucker, they are marketing to a particular group of people, which is you, because that's what you listen to.
No, they're not marketing.
There's, I mean, not true essentially, but black people. That's how. Yeah. Nigga, they'll put Fabulous. They'll take Lil Wayne and have Lil Wayne song playing behind a chic tracer, razor
Right.
for men.
But you know what I noticed? And this
That's
has been
design
this
marketing.
has been a family man going to the playgrounds with Arab kids, imitating black language, they dialogue.
Every fucking race
So
does.
I'm seeing how
You got
influential.
white boys call each other nigga. Nigga,
Listen,
what's up,
listen,
nigga?
But that's my point. I'm seeing how influential that our culture is. That they're not necessarily trying to get us to buy things. They're trying to get the white people to buy things because they have grabbed a hold to our culture as well. And I've been seeing that with these little kids.
The white people is the ones that's selling the shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the commercials, it's supposed to be set up for us, but it's getting embedded into them too as well. With the influence of our culture as a whole, the power of our culture, what we hold and possess within the power of our culture, within commercials, within music, within the social media. They got us kind of like off track. They got us off track watching each other on social media.
So how do you
now
capitalize?
we're battling with each other.
How do you
cloud
capitalize?
chasing. Remember I said cloud chasing within the first episode when I was talking about the influential the impact of drill music and these kids chasing clout. Where their platform at? Social media.
Absolutely.
Right? Where they battling at? Where they talking about, nigga, your cars ain't fast as mine. Your bitch ain't as bad as mine.
Yeah,
social media
creating the jealousy between the two.
They created, a decoy for us.
They made us compete with each other.
They made our kids now. Come on now. I got kids 3 months old strolling. You get a kid, you put an iPhone in their hand, them motherfuckers will stroll down.
Yeah, I know.
Down the iPhone, and they don't know nothing about it. How they come out strolling. And I say this, like it's a decoy for us. And I'm saying that to say like they're gradually taking control of our culture and taking it away from us. And making money off of it though at the same time.
I agree they're gradually taking the culture away, but I disagree. They can never take it away from us because it's in us. It's embedded in us. We are the culture. You can't take it away.
But why are we not utilizing it?
Because I just asked you, how do you capitalize on that? What would we capitalize? Because you, in a sense, you can figure that, and that's why they selling it for whatever the price they make it for. You know what I'm saying? Because we're always going to be able to create.
Yeah.
It's in us.
But if they keep distracting us, right? So we took Facebook and we said, you know what? We're gonna get us a podcast. We're gonna go live.
Yeah.
So we trying to set the pace for everybody and let them know, okay, we not distracted. Y'all want to do this.
But look where we at right now. We streaming live on fucking social media.
And we're taking advantage of our culture and our power and our natural resources that we have.
But this is what this is. But this is what I'm saying. This is what these type of platforms are put here for. The tools are the tools to do a particular job. What you do with that motherfucking tool is on you. When I give you a hammer, I expect you to go fucking nail a nail into a wall and build something. You take the hammer and go hit a motherfucker in the head with that bitch and film yourself doing it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
It's what we do with the platform that makes us fucked up as a culture, as a people, as a whole, as black people.
But B,
no, we have to be held accountable, bro.
But this is affecting us, our households. So when you go home at night and they say, you done been on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Your girl been at home strolling all night. They at the lake. They on a cruise. They in Texas. They in Vegas. Oh, These motherfuckers in
Not my
Australia
girl.
right now.
Not my girl.
But B, in
not my
general,
girl.
I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
B,
but that's what I'm saying.
Listen.
That's the way. That's that jealousy thing that I was talking about.
No, it's not jealousy.
Yes, it is.
It's just them utilizing what they have to take away the power of our natural resources, which is our culture. So now they get us distracted with the social media.
You ever heard of the saying, give them enough rope to hang themselves and then kick the chair from up under them?
Yeah.
Well, this is rope. And we putting that motherfucker around our neck. You see what I'm saying? We doing this shit to ourselves, bro. You can only blame them for so much, bro, before you gotta hold accountability for your fucking self.
Definitely be. But what I'm saying is, it started out with a distraction is just as good as anything, right?
Yeah.
So my question was, social media plays a big factor in the influence of them taking away from our culture as a whole. You saying we got the power with our own culture, but I'm saying
we do.
When they came with the Facebook and the Instagram, that took away from us, and that gravitated.
I disagree. We can't keep blaming everybody else. We have to hold ourselves accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? The tools are the tools.
Okay.
The same tools that's there for white people, which is social media, the same tools that's there for black people, which is social media. What you do with, like I said, what you do with the tool is a separation. The camera, the live feature is there to do whatever with. You yourself choose to go commit a crime and broadcast yourself live. That's a personal decision. The distraction comes in where the only distraction I see, like I say, it isn't a black or white thing. It's a people thing, a masses thing. Get you programmed into looking to this phone for everything. You know what I'm saying? And then while we have your attention, then we drop little shit in between that. But that's the only distraction that is. And it isn't a black and white thing. We as black people do stupid shit on social media for no reason at all. And that's not their fault. It's white people that do stupid shit also on social media.
But social media is a platform for you to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
But that's not, but that's not what it was created for, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's what it has turned into.
So you don't think that social media plays a major influence on black culture right now in the generation that we're in right now?
I think so.
2020, right?
In 2020.
Do you think that Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, do you think that plays a major role in our generation? Not our generation, but the generation that's present right now.
I think all those social media platforms that you just named play a role in the human race right now. Black, white, orange, brown, yellow.
So it's
nothing to do with color. It ain't affecting one race more. If it's affecting a particular race more than the other one, it's because of the way that they're using that tool. But their agenda is to grab as a whole. It's to grab the human race.
What I'm saying is, it's affecting us more than anybody. Because the illusion.
Because we have a lot of nigga moments.
Because, no. Let me tell you something to you. Because as black people, we got a lot of things going on. We got a lot of distractions. Now you put the Instagram.
So what do we have ADHD? We can't stay focused. What the fuck are you saying?
Definitely. This goes back to slavery.
You can't put ADHD.
And that's what I'm saying.
Slavery, Reg. Come on. That's a reach. That's a reach, Reg. That you reaching.
I mean, it roots back to all of that shit. What you mean?
I'm saying like.
What I'm saying is
us able to easily be
we
distracted. Us as a race. So are you saying Let me ask you. I don't want to. Are you saying us as a race of black people? And we well, okay. So then this is a whole question like you black, but us as a race, are you saying we're more easily distracted than other races?
Definitely, because we got a lot of shit going on. We searching for something to feel comfort in. They done fucked us up so mentally, physically. Now we like, fuck that. Okay.
Like you say, I hate when you do that shit. Like you say those shit, and you know it's hard for me to combat that because I know you right about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But that don't play a factor in every fucking thing. Sometimes niggas just do niggas shit and fuck
I get
up
that.
and fuck up shit, G.
B, and I get that when I'm outside.
Then
right?
this is what the fuck this is.
When I'm outside, right, and I'm in line, I say, look at this nigga. Look at this motherfucker. Now, get on my motherfucking nerve. But then I gotta think back to, okay, I get it. He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, look what he came from. But, Nick, I have moments where when I'm out somewhere with my family, and the same thing, she say, look at this motherfucker. Showing his ass, showing out again.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But then I gotta think back to like, okay, he's fucked up. Like, you know what? I had a conversation with some people, and they was like, you know what? You know what fucked me up?
What?
Okay, so I bought the crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
We bought the crib, at least we get the crib. So we getting the security, right?
Mm-hmm.
Through the Brinks. A black man comes, strong black man.
Shout out Brinks.
And he come tell me like, man, I support y'all. Y'all real estate agent, now black lady. We going all black. Therapist, real estate agent, loan officers, everything we doing black.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, man, you know, I told him I had a podcast. He like, man, I do non-for-profit program. He was like, man, I hate when, you know, we bash each other, you know, about us and the situation that we in.
Mm-hmm.
He like, we are affected by a lot of things going on. He like, with the looting going on. He like, you know, everybody that was black went out there looting. The same thing Skokie had. Everybody black that went out and that's not the expression of all of us. Mm-hmm. You know, some of us are upstanding citizens or whatever. Mm-hmm. So
that could very well be the same thing on the other side. Mm-hmm. All of us white people are not racist. All of us don't hate black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, B.
I'm saying
don't ever do that.
That's a fair.
No.
That's a fair argument.
No.
Why
Joe?
Why is that justifiable for one side just because of the oppression, and it's not justifiable
because
for the
you know
other
what?
side?
We have to embrace our people. That's what I'm saying. We have to identify ourselves and say, look, we got some shit going on.
Rich, you're reaching again.
I'm not reaching. Listen, B, he made valid points. He was saying, look, let's stop blaming the pants off our ass and shit like that. Let's recognize that we mentally fucked up. And let's stop talking about each other like, and it made proper sense because I was on the podcast.
That part makes sense.
I was on the podcast saying like, come on, y'all, we got to do better.
Yeah.
But I forgot. We fucked up mentally. Like, so instead of bashing each other, like, come on. You know, white people, they'll say, you know what? We got issues. You know, hey, I got a PhD. I'm on meds. My brother's on meds.
That's what I'm saying. They fucked up too.
Yeah, but they embrace their fucked upness. What we do
but
is
all of them don't hate black people.
And hit each other on the head.
Yeah, we do. So
you motherfuckers out here looting. You know all these motherfuckers on the Wacker Drive with them big ass. Man, I think that shit. I'm saying, damn.
Yeah, intense. Yeah. That's real.
And then
that's a community. That's like that's like a block. And that's you know what I'm saying. That's shout out everybody on Lower Wacker, all the friends. We're gonna call them friends, all the friends.
When the Briggs man came to me and he told me that shit, I said, you know what?
Shout out Inglewood Barbie. I had to say that. Y'all know Inglewood Barbie. Y'all know what she doing in the hood with the Safe House projects and just everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Inglewood Barbie, man. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her thing with the friends. You know what I'm saying? The homies. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she not doing it for social media. Like, she started a whole movement. This is what the fuck she do. This was her life. consists of. You know what I'm saying? And she's been doing this for years, and now she just opened up what they call a safe house.
And that's what we're about.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out Inglewood Barbie.
Inglewood Bart and like inspiring. That's
Yeah.
to me. That's what I'm on here for. Like our conversations and our dialogue is to inspire somebody to say, you know what? Let me get off my ass and go do something.
Mm-hmm.
I am great,
Mm-hmm.
or I can be great, or my son can be great. You know, let me do something as a black person. You know, because I can speak to the white people, but fuck them. I mean, we here for us. That's what we about, us, right?
Well, tell me this: black man to black man, and this pertains to black men and black women. Let me ask you this: why is it that the relationship is how I'm gonna put this? Why is it that the relationship is at risk only when the woman is hurt? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that the relationship is at risk only when the woman is hurt? You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, like, we as men,
Yeah.
when we hurt, you know, we hurt. It ain't in our mind, you know, I'm finna leave this bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna break up, or I don't know, this is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? But 9 out of 10, when you done hurt that girl, the relationship is at risk, is up there, it's possibly stuck there. Why is that? Or do you agree with that?
Like I said, we program as men to be non-emotional. So we're not, as black men.
I want to hear from some women. I'm
As
posing that
black
question
men,
to some women.
our voice.
Some women. Why is the relationship always at risk when
I'm trying
you
to
all
read
are hurt?
the comments and see what's going on right
Yeah.
now. See if we can get somebody to chime in.
Well, y'all can always comment on his Facebook page after this. What's your Facebook name on Facebook?
Reggie Hampton.
Reggie Hampton and B.O.N. Rothstein. Answer me, if you a woman and you watching this, answer me that. Why is the relationship always at risk when you're hurt? You know what I'm saying? I really want to know.
What about when, you know, the man, like I said, they took away from the man, you know, you're supposed to be emotionless. You're supposed to go and get that money. You're supposed to take care of the household. You're supposed to protect.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't supposed to be emotional as a black man.
Why though? What's wrong with that?
I mean, because that's what we was taught. You know, Granddaddy would go, that's what I'm saying, like the village. Like Granddaddy, you know, he would really, you know, hold on for a minute, I gotta go ask Granddaddy. Okay, we good. You know, Grandma used to do that. But none don't touch that shit.
That's your granddaddy.
That's Granddaddy, that's Papa's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but as generations has came and gone, it has gotten lesser and lesser and lesser. And the Papa's has been kicked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it is. And now it's just the woman's voice. When usually the black woman, she's the representative of the head of the household. But Pawpaw is the person you come in at night and you speak with. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got this, I got that. Go ahead. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
The man in the house.
He was the man behind the background.
He was
in
the
the
almighty powerful Oz.
Yeah, in the background. Yeah, he was the Oz, you know.
He was
the man behind his drawers.
He behind the curtain. Yeah.
Right. And to figure out, okay, this motherfucker, like Richard Pryor was.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I think as a culture, they have stolen a lot from us with distractions. And that's my main thing. Like, social media is a big distraction for us as black people because we have so much influence on the world. And they see that, and they put it in our face. You know, Tony the Tiger was a big thing. But if they put a little bit of hip-hop with that shit, they know they can sell. Sky's the limit with that shit. You know what I'm saying? The tricks.
Yeah.
You know, Kia cars and shit like that. They got the mice dancing to the car. So I think that they have distracted us with our culture and taken away a lot from us. Like my cousin was saying, you know, and shout out to Boss Dro, he was saying like, You know, the nigga Dirk is around a lot of powerful people, billionaires. And he trying to follow them when they really following him. Chicago is a big influence on music. And then as much as they want to beat up Kanye or whatever, but Chicago had a big influence on music.
Absolutely.
And they standing up there following these guys.
On the culture.
Exactly. So Dirk and them, they down their hand shit for these guys, and they really following them. That just shows you the impact of us as black people within black people.
We can't say that's what the situation is for sure. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, clear that up. You know what I'm saying? That's the perception that
right.
You know, we don't really know.
But right now, what do you see as music? If you was we a little bit older, but a listener at 25, 26, do you say Chicago music is?
Well, I think, like I say, Chicago has been an influence on the culture since the beginning of time. I mean, this is where that gangster shit started at.
Right.
With Al Capone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hollywood been in Chicago for years. Music been in Chicago for years. Down there on 35th, go down King Drive. That's the blues district. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago has been.
But I'm saying we knew what we possessed. Now,
which is why I say they can never take it away from us because it is us. They have to take us in order to take it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a distraction. Social media.
Okay, well, pussy is a distraction for man. A nigga's downfall has always been some pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at JFK. What happened with him? I'm saying Marilyn Monroe. It's his downfall.
But
pussy.
I'm speaking on
Bill Clinton. What happened with him in the White House? What happened?
But that's okay.
The leader of the free motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? Some pussy.
But that's okay. But I'm talking about
saying we as a human
people.
race are distracted by different things.
But now
we get distracted by what we let distract us. We can't be distracted with things we don't like.
But right now, in these times, black people as a whole, you know. Like Nas dropped the album. I don't think it's King Disease.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this.
So you don't think it's a black people thing?
No, I don't think it's a black people thing. Not that. I think the distraction
you don't
is a
think
human race.
social media distracts, but
I think social media distracts the human race.
So if we did, like you like to say, an analytical thing, where it showed how many people and when, like black people. How many black people was actually on social media and things like that, and how it affected it?
But it's not social media's fault. You blaming it on social media.
No, but I'm saying it's just a platform for us to get distracted.
Nah, it's a platform to do what the fuck you supposed to do. You are distracting yourself with it. You on this motherfucker posting, you doing fraudulent ass activity. You on this motherfucker posting, you doing shootouts. You on this motherfucker holding money up to your motherfucking ear. You on this motherfucker flashing guns and shit. You on this motherfucker this and that, homies. You know what I'm saying? You on this motherfucker going still at the motherfucking liquor store, jumping in the fucking air, landing on the motherfucking cannon, talking about Michael Jordan, grabbing people's head and shit. You know what I'm saying? For likes and shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you're doing with the platform. While you have another race doing something totally completely with the same motherfucking platform and making some motherfucking money. It's not a black or a white thing with that. It's a human race thing. The tool is the fucking tool. What you do with the tool is on you. It's just so how you think as a person.
So you think it's just a person? It's not a black.
I don't think it's a black or white thing. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it. I'm going to distract y'all for a second. Go to your nearest device and go to YouTube and subscribe to 6 Ace Media. You know what I'm saying? And like, share, dislike. You know what I'm saying? Watch the episodes. You go to my Instagram, my other distraction, Instagram, SAV_profit.
I don't think it's a distraction. I think it's how you utilize it. But
that's all I'm saying.
As black people as a whole, we have a lot of distractions already.
We got a fucked up way of thinking as black people as a whole. And then you can use that to go back to the systematic way of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said a long time ago. We as black people have a fucked up way of thinking off the bat.
Don't say we have that's what I'm saying. When I spoke with the black man from Briggs, he was saying, like, How can we embrace other people's struggles where we can't embrace our own struggles? So how can we embrace that we have an issue?
Yeah.
Why can't we address our issue as black people in America? That we've been put through slavery and things of that sort. So the effects of us as a whole from back then until now, why can we just bashing each other? Why the fuck we can't hold it accountable to what we've been going through?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to find out on the next episode. Maybe you could bring, maybe look, maybe you could bring the Brinks guy in. You know what I'm saying? And we can find out what we could do about this systematic problem that we are facing, and we can get down to the bottom of that. But we
Okay, can I give a kid life?
That's what I was trying to get to.
Can I give a kid life?
That's what I was trying to get to.
So every episode I give out a key of life, and I think that this is episode 5. Your key ring should be, this should be your 5th key of life. And I think right now, everybody, black people as a whole, the spiritual people, we always pray and we have faith. But when you pray and, ask for blessings, do you prepare yourself for these blessings that's to come? You ask yourself, you know what, I want a new car, I want a house, I want a husband. Do you get yourself ready for these things?
Are you prepared what you ask for?
Are you prepared?
If God give you the tools that you asking for, will you self-destruct or will you
Will you panic when you get these things? So I think that one of these keys to life, and this is episode 5, is prepare yourself for your blessings. Everything you ask for, you shall receive, but when you receive them, are you ready for them? Sure. When I was in the penitentiary, and I don't want to reflect too much, but when I was in the penitentiary, things that I wanted, I used to write them down. So, for instance, my daughter's name, her name is Riley. I wrote that down before I got my blessings. I used to say I want to have a workout studio. When I got out, people used to come to me and they used to say, man, I want to work out. What should I do? You got to prepare yourself for blessings. So, in the midst of your hard times, and you praying and you saying, God, take me out of this struggle. God, I want a new job. Set yourself up for these things. Don't just pray for things and then you think it's just gonna fall in your lap. Go out and seek jobs, and then God will give them to you. Go out, get your credit ready for this home. You want a new kid, get yourself ready for this. So the key of life this week is to, don't just pray on things, prepare yourself for the things that you pray for. Because when he give them to you, are you going to be ready for them? And I had conversations with people plenty of times where they was like, man, I got a whole lot going on right now, and it's all because I prayed on it. He gave them to me. Now what do I do with them? So prepare yourself for the blessings that you want to receive. Like I said, I got to give an example. When I was in the penitentiary back in the days, I used to write down things that I prayed upon, and then I write down. I jot down those things and say, you know what, I want a baby, but here's her name, Riley. So when he gave it to me, you know what, I had my daughter's name already. I want a house. Okay. Here. You got to prepare yourself for your blessings. So the key of life this week is to don't just pray on it, prepare yourself for your blessings because they're going to come. So are you going to be ready for when they come? So this key of life right here is all about preparation. So pray about it, think about it, and then prepare yourself for it. Because God can give you, he can give you everything you ever wanted.
So
but are you going to be ready for him?
Then prepare to fail.
Right. Like you told me, I told you one time, I said, I've been praying. You said, but after you pray, do you listen?
Do you listen?
Do you listen?
Right,
so get yourself ready for the things that you pray about. Preparation is everything. Get yourself ready for your blessings. And this is episode 5. I think
episode 5, my
episode
boy.
right here. It was organic.
Yeah.
It's Friday. I think everybody should be blessed to be here on Friday.
Yeah, it was a real chill. It was a real.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it. I mean,
yeah. Joe, you enjoy it, Joe?
Most definitely.
Boy, Joe
Okay.
enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
so Friday was a success. I mean, within yourself, always embrace, things that come to you, but prepare yourself for your blessing. Don't just pray on things and then think it's just gonna drop. Tomorrow I'm just gonna get, prepare yourself for it. 'Cause what you gonna do with it when it comes?
Well, I'm gonna prepare myself for the strain of the motherfucking week. I'm gonna prepare myself for the strain of the week before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I did good today. You know what I'm saying? I think we on the smoke too today. I was able to receive
Right.
a lot more of what you were saying today. I was prepared. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Check me out. The strain of the week is called Grease Monkey. This shit is the blue smoke. You niggas be talking about y'all got the Zaza, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas that smoke, real Zaza know about the blue smoke. Grease Monkey is blue smoke. It's a earthy, funky, skunky type of smell. It's a real tight bud, you know what I mean? But the smell is ridiculous, dunkless, and when you smoke it, the smoke is blue. It's like, I think it's an indica hybrid, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, this shit right here,
Yeah.
dope. So shout out to Grease Monkey. Shout out you, Red. Shout out my boy Joe.
Definitely.
Shout out everybody that checked us out this week, man. We'll get back with y'all next week. I'm your boy Prophet Rothstein. That's my boy.
Reds grind hard and inspire.
And we about this motherfucker. Peace.
Peace.